Hello there guys, yes my name is Sean Samrock and you're watching the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel, and yes it's time for episode 23 of Theme Park Worldwide the show. We had a little break last week, obviously we had a couple of camera issues and stuff. I'm sure if you've got us on Twitter and Facebook that you saw that just there, but they've all been resolved. As you can see, we're running on the camera now and we've got lots and lots of news. We've got magic moments, we've got shout outs, and it's all coming up to you here on episode 23 of the show. So you know what that means guys, it's time to cue those titles. So yes, once again, welcome to the latest episode of the show. It's the summer holidays. I know you've all been out there going to them parks, as you'll see by our loads of magic moments later on in the episode. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the summer season. We've had quite a few videos coming on TPW lately, lots of different on-ride, off-rides, a couple of show videos and stuff like that, and there's a lot more to come, obviously with us having a few problems, not just with the camera but with our actual laptop as well. We've not been able to get as much on as I wanted to, but we're going to make up for that, as you've probably seen the last few days, and also coming up in the next few weeks there's going to be videos going on every day or every couple of days for you guys to enjoy here on the channel. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of news to cover, not too much in the UK theme parks. It's quite a quiet time in August, September for UK parks. We've got a bit on Halloween for you and what's coming up, and plenty of worldwide theme park news. So let's kick straight in first off with our UK theme park news. So yes, first up in UK theme park news, the Halloween season is fast approaching. It's my favourite time of year for the theme parks. You obviously got Scarefest at Alton Towers. We're going to be going over to PortAventura Halloween, seeing what they've got new for this year in terms of shows and mazes and stuff, so it's going to be great. And not forgetting the first time we've ever gone to Europa Park for Halloween for their horror nights. It's going to be really good, and of course we're going to be bringing you all that here on the channel. But first off, going to tell you a bit about the UK sort of Halloween events. 2 weeks ago in our last episode of the show, we mentioned a bit on the Scarefest lineup for this year. And now that's, you know, basically sort of the same as last year with a few different changes, like Carnival of Screams being the free maze, and Terror of the Towers and the Sanctuary being the paid mazes this year. We've heard nothing else on Scarefest, but if we do, we'll let you know. But yes, I thought it'd be a good time to tell you about the other two Merlin parks, and that is Chessington World of Adventures and their Halloween Hocus Pocus event, and of course Thorpe Park Fright Nights. So first off, Thorpe Park. Last year for Fright Nights, not a lot was new really, the same sort of mazes and stuff. Saw Alive was obviously cut through the season and was just brought in as a Halloween maze. So we saw that happen. Same's going to happen in this year, we assume. However, they've not actually confirmed any mazes yet this year and what they're going to be. We have heard many rumours that there's a few different things going in, possibly even an IP. If you don't know what an IP is, basically like the Saw brand is an IP. And things like that, so we might be getting another IP maze, so we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully we'll see the return of a couple of the classics down there at Thorpe Park, but I'm not too sure. I heard good things about last year's mazes, so we'll have to see how it goes really with that. But this year it's going to be open until 10 o'clock. It was cut back till 9 last year, so it's going to be open until 10 o'clock. Rides are going to close between 9 and 10 depending on the demand. Knowing Thorpe Park, it gets very, very busy during their Fright Nights event. So hopefully we'll see it open until 10 o'clock every night for that. We'll of course be there on Theme Park Worldwide. We didn't go last year, we didn't mention much of it because we didn't get that appeal to sort of go last year, I'll be honest. So it'd been my first time doing the Swarm in the Dark as well. I know a lot of you have already done that, so it'd be nice to go and see that, maybe stay in the crash pads as well. So we'll have to see. But as more details and stuff come up, we'll let you know on the Friday nights down at Thorpe Park. And what's going on. I'd like to see sort of more theming coming down at Thorpe Park, because there's not a hell of a lot of theming and scenery around the park for their events. I'd like to see more sort of cobweb spiders, maybe a couple of flamethrowers, a couple of crash cars and stuff would fit in with smoke machines coming out, bit of pyro and stuff. That'd be quite nice. But yeah, what do you guys think what they could do for Halloween down at Fright Nights to enhance the experience? Make sure you send it in to us, usual method, either on Facebook, just search Theme Park Worldwide and you'll find it there, or you can tweet at Theme Park WW just at the top there of your screen. and that'll just let us know what you think, and we'll mention it in the next episode of the show. That is all for your Friday nights at Thorpe Park. Now next up, Chessington World of Adventures and their Halloween Hocus Pocus. The event hasn't changed much over the last few years, it's stayed pretty much the same. However, this year, the Mystery of Hocus Pocus Hall, which is a re-theme of that original Hocus Pocus Hall, is being redone. So basically the description of this is, adventurers brave enough must enter the bewitching stately home of Sir Arthur, a famous explorer who vanished without a trace. Try to solve the mystery of what happened to Sir Arthur as you journey through the house and discover a priceless collection of antiques which seems to have powers of their own. It's a strange, powerful curse, or is it all a bunch of hocus pocus? So that's the description on Chessington's website. It sounds like it's going to be good. So we don't really know much more on that, but of course we'll let you know more as we hear it here on Theme Park Worldwide. So next up, with Chessington's Halloween, they are going to be shutting at 5 PM for the first week and 7 PM throughout the half-term week. So we'll see how that goes. We'll keep you up to date as Halloween gets closer, and of course Screen Park Worldwide starts to get closer at the end of September. But yeah, we'll keep you all up to date here on the channel. So yeah, some great stuff planned there for Halloween across the parks. Look like it's going to be great, and Screen Park Worldwide, it was big last year. I'm sure a lot of you saw what we did. If not, there is a playlist. If you go over to the channel page, and just by clicking somewhere down there, you'll see that it says Theme Park Worldwide. Click over to the channel, you look for the playlist, Screen Park Worldwide 2012. Have a look through what we did. I'm sure there's about 20 videos in there from Scarefest, a few of the other events what we went to. And it was a really good time, so I'm looking forward to that very much. It's going to be great. My favourite time of the year, Halloween. Woo! Not long to go now. In a couple of weeks, I'll probably Halloween up all the shed and stuff. It's going to be really good. Cannot wait for that. But in terms of other UK news, there's not a lot much else going on. It's always a quiet time at the moment, as I said, for UK theme parks. But there's quite a few things that have happened recently in terms of, like, Hero has obviously opened. That's the latest thing to open. And then the Volair flying coaster, getting mixed reviews down at Flamingo Land. I know a lot of the viewers here have actually been and rode it before me, which makes a change, doesn't it? But yeah, you've all been out to try it, which is great. You know, I've been reading your reviews and it's been very mixed and stuff like that. So I can't wait to judge it for myself in a few weeks' time and see how it is. Hobbs Pit was getting brilliant rave reviews down at Pleasurewood Hills, like the dark ride slash sort of horror attraction what was built there. UK theme parks seem to be getting reasonable gate figures across the summer period. Some of the smaller parks like Pleasure Island are still struggling, which is a shame. But parks like Drayton Manor and Blackpool Pleasure Beach, they're doing special offers, plenty of TV advertising as well to get people coming in over the summer and stuff like that. So we're going to have to see how it goes. And of course you've got the Merlin parks, they seem to be doing pretty good over the summer as well. Obviously the Smiler at Alton Towers keeps bringing the people in, and we've noticed it seems more reliable than ever. At the moment, it hasn't gone down much in the past sort of few weeks. It's been really reliable, so we're going to have to see how all that goes. But that is all for UK theme park news for now. So let's move straight over to our main bulk of the show. It's worldwide theme park news. So yes, first up in worldwide theme park news, we're going to tell you a little bit about a brand new park that's opening in Rome. Now, of course, in Rome, you've also got Rainbow Magic Land. So once this park opens in 2014 next year, definitely going to have to get a trip out to Rome for next year to go and see this. 2 theme parks sort of in the local area, something definitely to go and check out there. And of course Rainbow Magic Land looks really well themed, opened a few years ago now. I'd love to go and see their offering. But yeah, this new one, it's got a strange name. It's Sin Cita World, I think it is. Basically it means cinema in Italian. It's based on like movies and cinema, and it's a €500 million investment. Not very often we see new parks opening, so it's good to see this stuff sort of going on. Italy's sort of the country that's opening more new parks at the moment, so that's really good. 2,000 jobs, 4 million visitors each year going to be expected, and it's coming in 4 phases of construction. So you've got the main theme park opening next year, 23 hectares. Don't have a clue how big that is, but I assume it's pretty big. It's got your main 3 big rides, 16 children's rides and 19 family attractions. That'll be good. Then you got the village with shops, restaurants, cinemas. That's phase 2. And then you got Cineworld 2. Cineworld, it does sound like Cineworld, Cinita World, which is a second area with more attractions. And then you got a nature area with green space and stuff like that, but we're not too bothered about nature, if I'm being honest. We just want a good coaster. But yeah, I'm sure that's going to be good as well. But yeah, in 2009, planning permission was granted. Since then, work went on, and May 2012, the first blocks went in of construction. It's not one of them parks that just dies like the Paramount parks. This is, you know, it's going up, the coasters are going in right now. And so basically, what have we got at this park, I hear you all ask? Well, we've got a multi-inversion coaster by Intamin, very much like its 10 loops, much like Colossus Thought Park. However, I've read somewhere it's got lap bars. I'm not too sure if that's true, but if it has, that'll be great. 10 inversions with lap bars, look forward to that. Names obviously unknown for that yet. We've got an LAM Dark Coaster, which is also by Intamin. We've got a Super Splash by Mack. We love Atlantica at Europa Park. We've got a multi-action dart ride with an unknown manufacturer. A panoramic flight simulator, also with an unknown manufacturer. Another interactive dart ride. And then a freefall tower by Intamin. Same colour as Hurricane Condor, and it's got a nice piece of theming on top as well. That's all we know about this park at the moment. The concept art show that it's going to be very, very well themed. Can't wait to see it and what it looks like. And of course, when it opens and any more interesting construction, we'll bring it to you here on Theme Park Worldwide. Definitely a trip to Rome and Italy next year. Look forward to that, do all the Colosseums and stuff. And of course, get some theme park action too. Oh yes. So next up, one of my favourite theme parks, and that is PortAventura. Brand new ride coming into 2014. Not too sure what it is yet, but there's lots of big rumours going about, as I'll say in a second. But let's just talk a little bit about PA's history. Opened in 1995. I've been going there since 2000, so it's one of them parks that I fell in love with. There's been a bit of management change recently, what I haven't agreed with some of the decisions about. But that, nonetheless, it doesn't distract from the amazing developments they've done recently. 2011, Sesame Street, big new themed area. Over 10 new children's and family rides. Brilliant interaction there with the new shows and stuff as well. Lots of characters building up that brand, and we really like that. 2012, Europe's tallest roller coaster, Shambhala, and my favourite roller coaster of all time. I absolutely love that thing. Which is the B&M Hypercoaster. This year, 2013, they put Europe's tallest water slide in, along with some other new slides. So that's 3 big years of investment. 2014, next year, the rumoured ride is a Mack water coaster, much like Poseidon at Europa Park. Again, go over to the channel, Europa Park playlist, and check out our POV of Poseidon, what I've done there. I know quite a lot of you have already checked it out already, but if you haven't, have a look. It's going to be very much like that, hopefully just as good theming and throughput as that, but with it being a Mack ride, of course it will. Again, this is just a strong rumour at the moment, but looking at the latest construction pictures, a lot of land has been sort of taken up for this, lots of groundwork, lots of holes and lakes being dug, just behind Shambhala in the mini area. Now you may remember last year on the European Attraction Show, I did always say about how there's going to be another mini area built behind Shambhala, and we didn't know how soon, but this is it. This is the Shambhala mini area, which is expanding. It's going to be the same sort of theme, so it's going to be very interesting. Didn't think they'd go with a coaster behind there though. I think from the China Wall, I hope you can't see it too much, because obviously you're going to have Dragon Khan, well firstly China Wall, Dragon Khan, Shambhala, and then a water coaster. I think that will probably look too much in terms of a view. But in terms of a coaster, I think it's going to be a really good addition. Some really nice theming. PA do some of the best theming in Europe, if not the world. So they do know what they're doing in terms of scenery to their areas and stuff. So we're going to have to see how that goes, really. But yeah, we'll be there next year, hopefully on opening day. We were the first public riders on Shambhala, so I'd like to think that we'll be there for the water coaster as well. But with any more construction updates, we'll bring to you here on the show. It'll be a big thing that we're following until the end of the series, and of course into next year as well. It'll probably open around May time. That's when their new rides seem to open. But we'll keep you up to date. We will be at PortAventura for more construction updates at the end of September. We're actually going to be there for the Halloween event. We just booked the flights for that the other night, another Ryanair special. So yeah, we'll be out at PortAventura. We'll bring you some live updates and of course a full episode of the show while we're at PortAventura at the end of September as well. So finally, in our worldwide theme park news, we're going to talk to you about a brand new B&M Wing coaster. It's at Merlin Park, it's at Heide Park, which is also in Germany. So yeah, not a lot sort of known about this coaster at the moment. We don't know a layout, there's nothing been confirmed. But tracks on site, the steel's being constructed now, and it's all starting to go up. So yeah, Merlin, they were the first to get the Wing Rider concept from B&M. With Raptor at Gardaland, that was the first one. Then we had the Swarm at Thorpe Park, and then now you've got this new wing coaster at Heide Park. So since then there's obviously been a lot of new popular ones that not at Merlin parks, such as Gatekeeper, which opened this year at Cedar Point. That thing looks brilliant, in my opinion. I think that's the best B&M wing coaster going. Even though I've not been on it, it does look like fantastic over their entrance and stuff as well. I'm sure you've all seen that, if not YouTube it. But yeah, and then obviously you've got Wild Eagle at Dollywood, which opened last year, and that looks really nice as well, one of the best ones, and that's got a loop in that as well, so interesting how that works on a wing coaster. But yeah, not much is known about this. In looking at construction pictures, the brake run is now in place, and you got a little bit of one of the drops. Not sure if it's the first drop or not, because obviously we don't know the layout yet, but it looks like pretty steep, so it could be the first drop. And it's a white track as well. It seems to be they have quite bland colours down at Heide Park. Quite a few black coasters and white coasters in the park. No different colours like greens or yellows and stuff. You know, they all seem to be quite bland sort of colours for the park. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, that's all we know really at the moment. It's got a sort of horror theme to it. Very much like the marketing style so far on the website. Looks a bit like Vampire at Chessington. So yeah, that sort of thing with purple background and bats on it and stuff. But today, obviously it's Monday today, there is going to be lots of updates going on from the official website all about this coaster. So next week we'll go more into detail on the new Heide Park coaster. I'm sure it's going to have some really good scenery as well. But I think it's good that we've seen quite a lot of secrecy with this coaster. It's not very often these days you get secrecy with rides. So of course tomorrow's the big reveal date. Well, today's the big reveal date, because obviously it's Sunday today when I'm filming, but you're now watching it, it's now Monday or later. So yes, we've got the big reveal which has now happened, and we'll bring that to you in next week's show. So yes, it's now time for one of my favourite sections of the show. It's Merch Paradise. Now this one, it was 99p from Drayton Manor, and yeah, it's a bit rubbish, but yeah, look at this, 99p, you can't moan. It's obviously Pirates Adventure, one of my favourite dark rides. Says Drayton Manor there, Drayton Manor theme park, and yeah, 99p, it just says that on the price tag. I got this in the shop. I don't think they sell them anymore. I think they were selling them off. Sounds of it, there's something inside it as well. It's like the bottom's falling out. But yeah, you know, it's like a random model. I don't know what it is, but I quite like it. You know, it's made of pop for 99p. I wouldn't moan. I'd probably have paid about 5-6 quid for that, because I like anything to do with Pirates Adventure. I want some more merchandise. If it does get rethemed, well, not rethemed, but refurbished, as they are saying, then hopefully they'll bring out some more merchandise. But that's all for your Merch Paradise for this week. Bit of a weird one, that. I know a lot of people ask me, what is that pirate in the background? So there you go. But I just want to tell you a little bit about the Theme Park Worldwide Meetup as well. It's on Sunday, 22nd of September at the Alton Towers Theme Park. It's the first ever Theme Park Worldwide Meetup. 9:45 at the Frogs. I'll be there along with lots of the other TPW fans. And we're basically going to be having a day out at the theme park. There's going to be, you know, it's going to be really good to get everybody together. Going to be going around the park, doing all the rides, of course the Smiler. And then about 1:45 we'll gather at the courtyard, get some food and stuff, watch the pirate show. The awesome pirate show they've got there, the Kidnap of Lady Victoria Sponge. Enjoy the afternoon of rides until the theme park, until it shuts, so probably 5 o'clock then, or 5:30. Then we'll head up to Extraordinary Golf and Nectar Splash Landings Hotel. Extra cost is for that as well. But yeah, we'll head up there. We're going to have special themed teams and stuff like that on the golf, with some prizes from theme parks as well. So that's going to be really good. If you do want to come, guys, obviously it's free to come to the event. You just got to get yourself into Alton Towers via annual pass, or you know, however you can pay. There's lots of 2-for-1s on Kellogg vouchers and stuff. So yeah, that's as easy as to go. Of course, we're going to be doing some special challenges throughout, which will be part of Challenge Sean here on the show. Which is going to be good, and it's going to be really interesting. The reason we've not had any challenges recently, guys, have been very, very busy, but there is some more coming, don't worry. But yeah, it's going to be really good, and they're going to be featured in the show, what we do there. Make sure you get your tickets from Alton Towers website if you are going to come to that. And of course, extraordinary golf tickets can be just bought on the day because we'll be buying them there as well. That's the meetup, Sunday the 22nd of September at Alton Towers. Get over to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Theme Park Worldwide. Get yourself in the event, click that you're attending, let us know, and I hope to see you there. So yes, it's time for shout-outs in episode 23 of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. First off, it's to Nathan Hughes, James Florence and Carla Lilly. They were at Flamingo Land, they went on Hero twice, Kamali 3 times, and a big thank you to Louise and Tom Hughes for taking them to the park. Thanks for that, guys. Next up, you got Charlotte Shataris, love you loads. You got Lion Fuzz, Annie Stribling, Dan Bannon. You got Mark Lewis, the awesome Oakwood rider. Mr. Baker Games, Harvartian Kids, Worldwide Attractions. Rena C, Lulu Ramsey, Nathan Weatherspoons, Mark Weatherspoon, there we go, I love Weatherspoons. Marcus Mandarai, Ash the Angel 3429, The Ninja Cat 20, XX Epic Snail XX, don't know. Adam Vickers, Jack Kingsbury, Matt Swain, Dan Lander, Tom B, Daniel Fotheringham, Cam Hill. Happy birthday to Dan Lander, happy birthday to you from us here at Theme Park Worldwide. James Dunlop, Cameron Donahoe and Jack Worthington. If you got any shout outs, make sure you send them into the usual method, which we'll tell you in magic moments. Magic moments filled with love. So yes, it's time for the final section of Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that is your magic moments. Don't ask what that move was, but I'm sure it looked quite good on video. But yes, first up you got Jack Silkstone. There he is with me at Alton Towers. Oh no, there I am on turnstiles, loving my day there at work. I hope to see some of you guys there as well over the rest of the season. Come and say hi to me on there most days. Yeah, Dave Stone as well. There he is with his mate at the Chained Oak, just down the road from Alton Towers. Thanks for sending them in, guys. Your third magic moment is Lawrence Bennett at the American Idol experience at the Hollywood Studios at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Can't wait to go out there. It's going to be great. And then a fourth one is Jason Bush and his sister on Vampire. Awesome coaster at Chessington. Thanks for sending that in, Jason. Then finally, you got Joe Beasley on the Rattlesnake at Chessington. Looks like you've all had a brilliant summertime there so far. It's starting to get back end now. It's 8 o'clock and outside it's starting to get dark out there. But yes, hope you've enjoyed this episode of the show. Make sure you come to the meetup on the 22nd of September. I want to see as many of you guys out there as I can. It's going to be great. It's just great to chat with all you guys and see what you think to parks and get some good coaster action and stuff like that. It's going to be really good. And of course, your chance to be part of one of the shows as well. So that's going to be great. That's all. Tune in next Monday for Theme Park Worldwide, the show. On Friday for Roller Coaster of the Week. And every day this week there will be a new video on the channel. It's going to be great. My name's Sean Sandbrook. Thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide. And that means it's time to, I love this bit, it's time to cue those credits. Bye guys. Have an absolutely awesome week. Okay, that might be too much. Maybe not.